insulting me. Yes, you were very, very harsh with your words. And I didn't like harsh words. Because of
This friendship, this particular friendship that's ended a long time ago. Sometimes I still wonder why their arguments still involves, oh, you're my friend. I expected this. Like this friendship to me ended the first 2 weeks, to be honest. Like every other thing was just, oh, this is what we were, this is what it was before. Right now, I did not say any of that. Like Cross is saying, I cared about you. Sissy is saying you weren't there for me as a friend and all of that. So today the matter from yesterday extended to today. Right? The innocent vehicle matter, the you guys know how yesterday played out when Sissy won the car from Innocent. So it's played out today. They now entered into a very heated argument, right? So first of all, welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, please do want to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that I can get notified each time I post a brand new video. And do not forget to give the video a thumbs up. So the first live stream I was on before, I was live before, but for some reason, I think the platform was having an issue. So I had to come back live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Itwa is the name of my friend, like surname of my friend. Ogumba, hi. Mario, hi. You did make it to the live, Florence. So, um, yes, yes, yes. No, I don't think they're going to see. I'm sure there's going to be a demarcation between them. The ex housemates, I believe they'll be there. I also think that we're going to have like other housemates. Since this is all stars, I think that we're going to have other housemates that were not in the house. That's just my own thoughts. I do not know. I am not sure. Right. And there's something I actually heard. Let me even start with that before we go into this particular fight between Sissy and Cross. There's something I saw online before I came live. Here's somebody saying that there's going to be jury tomorrow. And okay, let me just read it out first. Jury to determine the winner of BB Niger All Stars. Information has emerged from sources close to multi choice that the jury will be presented with the top two names on Sunday and would have to deliberate and vote for who they want to see emerge as winner of BB Niger. This is not the first time I'm hearing this, right? I've heard it before. I wanted to believe that they were joking. I still want to believe this is on X app right now, and these days people just post things to get traffic and everything. So it's hard to believe all of that. It's by tomorrow that we'll know, right? But I've heard it before, and I'm like, they should not. People that don't try that. Don't try it. Don't try it. That TV Boots building. We are gonna have a lot of people coming there to push against that. I just hope that it's just talk, sha. Because by tomorrow evening, what you're going to be hearing on stage is the winner of the Big Brother Ninja All Stars season is drum rolls. Put in the name there. Put in the name. We even had Adekunle that had a prediction for who he sees as the people that would win because they were having a conversation yesterday. I'm going to get to that, but let's just continue with the Cross and Sissy situation first before we go
it's fine. Me,
into before we go into the Sissy thing. So it started off as a normal conversation where Cross was just expressing his disappointment to Sissy about how yesterday played out. So to him, he felt like Sissy was coming for him or she had him in mind. And Sissy was just saying that I was not onto you. Like it wasn't really a deliberate act. It wasn't directed at you or it wasn't a personal thing before. I wasn't coming onto you kind of thing. And that's what she was just explaining at first before the whole thing got heated up.
at the end of the day, if you want to hold on to it like that, it's fine. Me, I'll clear my conscience. And I told you, it's not like I didn't come for you. Even that minute when I was talking from Bible, I wasn't feeling bad because I felt like this is me being a witch right now. That's not my character. After speaking to Biggie, you notice me, I started playing with you, I started laughing with you. If I'm not cool with you, cross, I'm not cool with you. I'm not a pretender.
So this was just Sissy saying that it was not really. It's not like she was onto him or anything. She was not trying to sabotage his win, or it's just something that happened, right? And then the conversation continued. Someone is they're talking about the jury stuff. They should not try it though. Anyway, Vi is the winner of All Star season. You put your names there. Sissy is the winner. Sylvia from Uganda. Yeah, hi Sylvia. So yeah, that's good. That has to be a joke. So moving on to what we're talking about. So the conversation just continued on that trajectory. Initially, I thought Cross said he was going to be over it by today, like after he sleeps and he wakes up. But it looks like that was far from the case because today
So always
it still got heated up. So Sissy now at this point was saying that he could have still like his ball could have fallen down even if he was not in that lane. So what makes him feel like that particular one would have given him the win, right? Although yesterday, there's a part I did not watch directly on TV. I think I missed out that part, but some people were saying that when they came back into the house, Cross was explaining that his own lane had a more accurate rope, as in his rope was straight, and Sissy heard that. That's why she went to take that position. So that's what I was hearing, right? So I guess maybe those are all these things added up to making him feel like that place was the best position, right? So I think that's what made him feel like that. So since I was just telling him that Pere's own fell, Messi's own fell, his own fell at the same time. So it was not really it was not, it didn't really have to do with the particular lane or the particular position.
people that their own fair was you, Pere, and Messi, almost the same time. So I always think that even if you're my own, like you're not fault. It wasn't a virtue of even the device you're using. It's a virtue of what was supposed to happen. That thing was fucking spiritual from beginning to end. You know the kind of prayer I prayed that yesterday. You have no idea. I literally told God that I didn't want to have to drive. Because if I have to drive, prayer has to it.
So this part of Sissy saying that she prayed really hard yesterday, and that's why it happened like that. It was meant to happen. Was like I was just smiling when she was saying it because yesterday when I came live, some people were saying, Cross is saying that God told him to go there. What if God also told Sissy to go there? So now Sissy is saying that she prayed really hard, so it could have been like it was destined to happen kind of thing. So it's almost pointing to that whole thing of okay, me too. God directed me to that place, right? So generally, like the spots, the places, positions that he took yesterday, it wasn't really like given to one person. The first round of the game was over. They came back for the second round, and there were fewer people. So if someone else takes your position, I don't think it's supposed to be. It's not against the rules. Let me just put it that way. Was it wrong? Did it feel somehow? Yes, and Cross would have felt somehow about it, and I understand him feeling some type of way about it, but it was not against the rules. Because if it was against the rules, people would have said, okay, maintain your former positions, right? It wasn't against the rules, but I understand him feeling somehow, and I also understand him dragging it on because actually, Sissy does drag things on too. So they're kind of birds of the same feather with when it comes to things like this. They can drag matter for the longest time, but I did not expect that this thing would still be this much of a big deal, right? But then people have ways of expressing their feelings. So Cross was just saying that if the case
If
was
you
reversed,
went back to your
sorry, Cross was saying that if she had won in her own position, if she had gone back and she had won, he would have not felt that type of way. That is the way she went about it, saying it's a game. She was not telling him that he's always saying it's a game. So, like, that's what he has been saying since the beginning of the season. So, why is it a big deal now?
if you went back to your side, right,
Yeah.
and you won, that would not be a problem. The problem is that how you said it, you were like, it's a game after all.
Plus, I say that to not. Even when you nominated that came out, he said it's a game. I had to let it go. It's not as deep as you're making it.
It's not as deep as you
It's
think.
not deep. No, it's not that deep.
So since you're just saying deep like that. So Jean Flair said no House of the no no no. They only release episodes every Friday. So it's once every week. Although my plan is to make my regular videos on that Friday, and then I would also do a review with some of my friends, like maybe on Monday or Tuesday. That one is usually very like a different kind of vibe, very interesting vibe. But we've not started yet. We'll do the review later on, but the main episode comes out on Fridays. So yeah, no outside of Lagos today. Um, why did she not leave that place? I guess like yeah, like you know, Madam no for that part. So Cross was now saying that if she was to be the one, if she was the one in that position, which is what a lot of people have been saying, that if the case was reversed, she would have not liked it, right? So that's why I said I understand him feeling some type of way, but then she has already won, so there's only so much you can do. Like there's only so long you can talk about it. You get so, yeah. Let me just play that part.
If you were the one in that position, hold on,
It happened to me yesterday, you know that, right?
hold on, and you came and told me, Cross, this is my position, please can you go?
Cross, I will move away. That's it. That's the end of it. It has happened to me
If
so many
you come
times
to
in this
me
house.
and tell me that that's my position, will you move?
Cross,
I
I've
will
done
still
worse
move.
things. Don't pick and choose.
So, like I said, they should not like the thing for me with the Cross's statement or the way Cross was coming about going about it was she was making it feel like, oh, we're friends. Why would you do that? You had it in mind, you had it all planned out, which I don't think was the case. Like, you can express that this is how you're feeling, but coming at it from the friendship angle is hypocritical to me, because I don't think he has really, really been so much of a friend to her since like week 3 or thereabouts. So you can't really, like, you can be angry that, okay, I don't like that you did this, but don't now make it seem like, oh, it's betrayal of friendship. That friendship ended a long time ago, in my opinion. In my opinion, there's no friendship there. So yeah, like I said, Sissy also dips things too. Hold on. So there was something that it was funny seeing Adekunle standing like that, because he was trying to calm the situation down. So the way he stood was just funny. I said, Adekunle, why are you standing like this?
Like, that's it.
Oh my god,
In this
guys.
house. Yeah.
Adekunle used to be like an old man sometimes. He used to be like an old man sometimes. So he was just trying to calm the situation. When they went outside in the garden, Sissy was still talking, ranting. Now started bringing up all that Cross has done to her in the house. I said, now, wow, we have heard of this people's friendship betrayal matter since Ebuka said itself that this season it has been all about friendships and separate, like friendship separations and all of that. So yo, people should leave us. This is tomorrow. Tomorrow is ending, and everybody's gonna rest. So Adekunle had his predictions
Winner.
for who he thinks the people that are potential winners of this All Star season. And I would say that people are saying gets eye outside, because like he was pretty accurate in his prediction, like the way outsiders have been predicting. I'm not saying that's how it's going to happen, but his prediction was accurate based off of what is happening on the outside. Let me just play. He mentioned that the people now, the top people now are CC, Messi, Lebaye.
You're talking about past glory.
Now you a past winner and someone that's very controversial. Remember? Remember? Now three of them I remember.
I don't know. We don't know.
Adekunle. People like say, hey, you get TV for outside, or you have TV inside the house. So the thing is that this is what a lot of people have been saying, that the win is between Sisi, Ilebaye, and Messi, right? Although it's possible that tomorrow, we might get the surprise, not I want to say the shocker of our lives, but let's just call it surprise, because I don't think anything happening tomorrow is going to shock me. Like, okay, no, certain things can shock me, like certain people winning will shock me. It's not like I'll feel bad, but I'll just like, oh, okay, I did not see this happening. So I think that tomorrow it's possible that it may not just be these people. This may not be the top 3 that would see. It's possible, so it could go anyway. But based on Adekunle, the way Adekunle is predicting this is how we have been looking at it from the outside. So he's pretty accurate in his own prediction. And from Malawi, far. I love when I see like people from other countries. Like, I feel like uh, I don't know how to put it. Like, we're connecting. Like, there's this kind of sweet connection that's going on, right? So yeah. Mario says this is wrong. Okay, that's an opinion. Like this video, please, guys. Like this video. I think you need to close the chat box to be able to like the video. Evelyn Nze, Evelyn, hi. So I'm going to read the comments pretty soon. Today we're going to spend some time together. So but then let me now bring up the conversation that Sissy had last night that made the conversation I made Adekunle talk about this whole winning of a thing and what he thinks. So Sissy was talking about Pere and Messi. Pere and Messi, they are causing wahala in the house. So yesterday, Sissy went to the dining room, like the dining area. She said that she didn't want to go to bed now because she would just be hearing from Pere and Messi, and she didn't want a situation where after she has slept, the noise will wake her up and she would not be able to sleep again. So she could not sleep because Pere and Messi were inside the room and they were talking. I say, okay. Oh, so she came out and she was not talking about Pere and their matter from week 1 again. That's why I said that Sissy used to drag things too. So cross dragging things when it involves CC is not very far off.
I actually would want to have a conversation outside. There was this conversation I don't think they should. They took here. Pere just came and said, "You're not getting close to the enemy, Abi. You're not talking to the enemy." So when he said that, I was not thinking, how can you call somebody who is your friend an enemy?
So this was the conversation that she mentioned then that Pere had with her. That the statement Pere made and passing made. Hey, the Igbo in me just jumped out. That's good. That's actually not bad. So this was the statement that Pere made. She said Pere made that, oh, so you're now getting close to the enemy. She mentioned it yesterday. She said she would like to have a conversation with Pere when they leave the house. And she would also like their mutual friend to be there so she can understand things. And then she now brought up this conversation, this statement he made. I say now, wow, this is our week one thing. When is it gonna end? So she just spoke about it, saying that she would like to have a conversation with him when she comes out of the house. And then she now went further to talk about their like how she has always said that before she entered into the house she was scared that she will have to start fighting. She will have to want to not be in that ship, that she was trying to avoid the whole ship thing. So that's what she was talking about, her fear for of them thinking that they were in a ship. Hold on. Her fear of them thinking that they were in a ship. That when the first day they entered into the house, she tried not to greet him in a special way so that they will not be thinking she's in a ship. And they were scared for her that she's going to get into a ship with him and all that thing and all that. But it wasn't just that was not her intention.
First day, second day, I didn't want us to greet a special way so that people will not start thinking, we are sheep from outside. My team will tell you how so, like, in fact, somebody saw a comment he left on my page, you t-shirt, none of my people came and told you, you better tell Cynthia not to go on the ship. They told her that no, that means I'm looking for how to run away from it.
So she was just talking about how she was scared and she was trying to her team people told her not to get into a ship and she also did not intend to get into a ship and all of that. Someone saying who's Debbie said who's the enemy? I beg. According to her, because we didn't watch that conversation. So according to her, she said he was referring to Cross. Although I do not think that it was a serious statement. So it can just be like, oh, so you're now rolling with the enemy, or I don't think it was that serious, right? But since we didn't hear, we didn't watch it directly. Sorry, we didn't watch it directly, so we cannot really tell. It's just me. I do not think that it was that much of a big deal, and they've sorted it out right now. I know it's part of the reasons why Cross and Pere had some issues. Then all the statements, everything that was said, right? So afterwards, Sissy now spoke about Pere saying that she doesn't see that even if Cross was not in the equation, that she would have not still been in any kind of situation with him. That she thinks that Pere was doing all operating the way he operated in the first week because he was trying to get her to because of Cross, like he was trying to pay back for the closeness she had with Cross, kind of thing. She has been saying it since, yeah, but she just mentioned it. Sorry, she mentioned it again yesterday. Hold on, I'm trying to load this video. I don't know why it's having difficulty loading. Um, okay, you guys, the video is okay. Thank God, it has loaded. It's just the sound now that's coming up. What's going on? Guys, the streaming app I'm using it looks like it has some. So now it's just the sound that we're hearing. I'm sure you guys can hear the sound, but I'm not. Yeah, the video is not coming up. But let me try and see if I can remove it from and replay. Sorry, guys. I don't even know. I think it's the live streaming app because my network seems pretty good right now. So where was I? So we had CC saying, let me bring up that video again so you guys can see it. I'm sure it's going to come up this time around.
That first period.
Yeah, thank God. Praise the Lord. Yeah, let's go.
I think that everything he did that first period was just to try to get me to pay back as to getting close to Cross, which was stupid because even if me and Cross were not friends, I won't still even be that very close to you. All this I need to about your personality when in Houston that you don't know I know. So you're not my type of person. Not physically now, but behavior wise.
So this is just saying that regardless of whether Cross was in the equation or not, they would have not been in it. They would have not nothing would have come out of that. That he's not her type of person. Behavior wise, that there are certain things she noticed about him even before they entered into the house that she just felt like okay, this, you're not my type of person, kind of thing. And I'm just like, yo, you guys, this whole matter just get us to be safe. I don't think it should be a conversation, because it's like this person has not really, especially in the house, the person has not really tried to be in that way, which, like she mentioned, when they worked, that it was very professional and everything. So I don't think there's need to start analyzing whether, whether that was the case. I don't think he mentioned that he was jealous about Cross. So the matter has dragged on for so long, and it's just very, very stressful at this point, because I don't even understand, you guys. Then she also said that that's why it was easy for her to detach from the situation. That she knew that he was going to show her shaggy. That she knew, based on the way she saw him before they entered the house, that she knew that he was going to show her shaggy. But he didn't know he was going to. She didn't know he was going to be earlier on in the game. But then it was easy for her to detach. That he felt that the reason he acted, or the reason he operated the way he operated, was because he viewed her as a strong contender, or strong in the house. Like he saw her. He saw her as being strong. And that's when Adekunle now came into the equation. I was saying that she's actually strong, that it's between Lebaye Messi and herself. That's when Adekunle now said that thing. So I was trying to get to what brought up that conversation. So this is the point where that conversation now came up, right?
That's why it was easy for me to detach. I didn't care. I didn't see him. First week, I didn't see him. I didn't see nothing. I don't see how it would have worked. But I know he did that. Let me tell you, that guy knows. Or he thinks I'm a strong person in this house because he said it to me.
So yeah, that's what brought up that conversation. Someone said, Chimeze said, this is always right. Well done. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's just what the conversation was about. Meanwhile, like I said, Messi and Pere, even this afternoon, self, they were having like lunch together. Right? They've just been doing. They've been. I say this. They've just been in a different world. They've literally been in a different world since this week. Like even on her birthday, I told you guys how she was being given the princess treatment and all of that. Like this week, they've been in their own world. Everything has just been like, okay, now day your day, day our day, kind of thing. So they've just been operating on a different vibe this week. It's actually surprising. Like I did not see this coming, right? Although I think there is still cruise. I don't think there's anything serious. I think it's just them just keeping themselves company this week before the show ends. I don't think there's anything that's going to come out of it, because shippers have already opened pages already. Like the way people ship so fast. I usually ship anybody and any situation ship, but this one I just feel like it's cruise. So I'm not really going to go into that. Mm. Sissy recalls events to help trace a particular matter does not mean she's bitter, difficult, or malicious. Sissy is always right. Okay. From Chimezi, you need work on her life. The sweet part of Pere is unveiling. Yeah, actually, this week he has actually been showing a different side to him. It's like, hmm, this one is like gentleman Pere that we're seeing. I said this in my other video that we've seen different sides to Pere this season, like the gentleman side, the mean side, the plotting side, different sides, the emotional side where he was crying, like different sides to him. We've seen um a lot of that. It's possible, it's actually possible. Or maybe she just felt like, sorry, maybe she just felt like this person liked her, and she was thinking that maybe he was going to, maybe, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know what is in anybody's mind. I usually don't like to say that someone likes somebody if they don't voice it out. That's why I said that since he doesn't really need to be talking like that, since he hasn't said it, like if he didn't say that he wants to be in a ship, then there's no point discussing ship matter, because he has not mentioned it. He didn't say he wanted to be in it. That's why I would not assume that she likes him. I would just say that she's dwelling on it too much. Faith, yes, you did. Welcome on board. Please give it a thumbs up. So, more yo. Right is good. Sissy has enough. Let me just read a few comments. First time here. Oh, nice. Welcome on board. Welcome to the farm. Welcome to the family. Today I'm just on a very chilled energy. I don't know if you guys are noticing it. I'm feeling very chilled today. That's why I'm not stressing anything. I'm not doing too much. It's just calm energy. I'm feeling, you know, I think it's because the show is ending tomorrow. So it's just like this is our final time for us to hang out. So I'm just going to take a lot of the conversations. Okay. This is a nice one. A day midday said, I feel cross frustration about this na man you be. Leave it for her has been bottled up. Something like that happened even in the head of house game with Doing. Yes, that's very true. Actually, there was this thing of just leave it for me kind of thing. And I think that's also, as a guy, I'm sure you would have heard that a lot. So that might be something that you would not want to hear. Like, what do you mean? Like, is it that we cannot also push for certain things? Are you trying to like not make us do this just because? Me, I'm not a I don't I hardly come from that angle of you're a man, so you should leave it for this person. I'm not for that, right? So I'm guessing maybe that's part of things that maybe probably got to him. So you have a point. So maybe that's why he's dragging it. Like I said, he has dragged it on for a while. Sissy also drags things, to be honest. So I think they fit each other. They actually fit each other when it comes to dwelling on situations. I think they do. I strongly think they do. Yeah, that was when my this thing had some issues. The live streaming app had some issues. This live streaming app is StreamYard. Some people usually ask, this is StreamYard. My dear, the thing we call of us. So let me just end this live stream here. Please give this video a thumbs up. And I am going to see you on the next one. Bye, guys. Let me hold on. Before I go, let me see if there's anything I missed out before I'll be regretting after ending this live stream. Okay, I do not think there's anything. So, bye, guys.